Look, we're trying. The boys in front's a bit faster, but we're all going to drive as fast as we can and see where we end up.
Yeah, too easy.
One to go, let's see what happens.
One to go, yep, too easy.
Thanks, Gareth.
Yeah, I've got a few issues, yeah.
A few issues, yep.
Yeah. Put a limp mode.
Okay.
Before you limp mode, so we were sucking in the air intake.
Yeah, yep.
So no boost, no power.
I think Nick probably has this because we were leading up until stage 3, but we lost the rear brakes on the third stage and changed out 2 calipers and rear hose at service. The boys worked hard. We were late out of service. We copped a penalty, but straight into the stage 4 we lost the brakes within a kilometre, and we've been driving the last 2 stages with no rear, so it's just really difficult to get her tipped in. So we have to push harder everywhere else to make up for it. But
stage of the event, and we are going to determine the winner of this round. And coming in, Dino, it is close.
You would read about it, Rusty. You talk about the excitement and what the drivers are going through. 2.1 seconds between 3.
mention that Toby prices will see. You would have seen this.
The 1992 Subaru Legacy, a bit of a crowd favourite, car number 16, Tim Hiles and Noah Humble. We'll be presenting these trophies, so thank you very much for Tony for his support. Up on the podium, photo time with the trophy. Put your hands together, everyone. That's four-wheel drive Classic Cup winners for 2025. The two-wheel drive Classic Cup. Third outright for the category. Car number 20, Frank and Lauren Kelly. Second, maybe some team orders in here potentially. Glenn Elkhorn and Jonathan Charlson. Nicholas Box and Caleb Ash. Put your hands together, everyone. I put on a spectacular show. That's your three, the top three, the two-wheel drive Classic Cup. Congratulations. We move to the Subaru WRX Challenge. Third, car 35, Andy Van Can and Catherine Seaman. In their ARC debut, car number 19, Toby Price and Holly Kilbride. The podium place getters, everybody, in the WRX Challenge for round 2 of the Eroad Australian Rally Championship. ARC two-wheel drive cup. Third, car number 39, that's the Ford Fiesta, Peter Thompson and Declan Stefferman. There's a tie. You can't change it on count back, so I guess it's equal first. Oh, I don't know which way to pick. Let's go all together. Driver David Smith and Roger Pedersen, Gary Mills and Sean McMacken. Equal first. Split on two-wheel drive cup.
And our car trailer actually did more competitive kilometres, so I reckon it's due for second.
I think Gary's missing you. You see you got the top spot by yourself.
He's out there.
He's out there still.
Yeah. Oh,
there you go. No idea how that works, but put your hands together. It's now the Wolf Production Cup podium time.
He'll come back. He'll come to you.
Third outright, car number 16, Tim Hiles and Noah Humble. Second outright, put your hands together, car number 17, Nicholas Fox and Caleb Ash. Hands together for the Mitsubishi pilots, Clayton Hoy and Aaron Kelly. Good news about having a class supported by Wolf Production. When the production cup, you get the check. Thanks to Tom Clark and the team at Wolf. $500 for third, $1,000 for Nick and Caleb, and $1,500. So thank you very much to Wolf for their support of the ARC. That's your Wolf Production Cup podium, everybody. Got a onto the outright Eroad Australian Rally Championship podium. Now there was also a tie for third, and in a countback, your third place is car number 5, the maximum motorsport entry of Tom Kristensson and Andreas Johansson. Second outright, car number 1, Toyota Gazoo Racing Australia, Harry Bates and Coral Taylor. And your winners of round 2 of the Eroad Australian Rally Championship Forest Rally, car number 4, the Paddon Racing Group, team of Hayden, Paddon and John Kennard. Perpetual trophy. The big trophy you see there will be presented by a former winner of the Forest Rally. So we asked the 1984 winner Bob Nicoli to present next part, and we'll pass that trophy back. A few good names on that trophy outright, so I think they're taking photos, Hayden, while you're reading that much. Good. Who won 1993 or something like that? Possum's on there, of course. In a tie, everybody, your podium, Eroad Australian Rally Championship winners, Hayden, Paddon, John Kennard, second, Harry Bates and Coral Taylor, and the three, Tom Kristensson and Andreas Johansson. That's the top 3.
Thanks, Terry. What a great weekend of rallying. I just said to Mike that any rally where we don't have any major crashes is just a good rally. It was just great to see the competition and various different road conditions, from lucky to made out some dry and fast places. So great weekend, enjoyed by hopefully all you guys and enjoyed by officials, and just got to thank the officials that make it all happen and pretty well ran on time the whole weekend. So brilliant weekend. Thank you.
Third outright Production Cup driver navigator Frank O'Shea, Murish O'Connell. Production Cup second outright driver, second outright co-driver Luke Dunkley, Alexander Baird. First outright driver and co-driver Production Cup in the West Australian Rally Championship, Keith Hamilton, Dave Humphreys. Ladies and gentlemen, please show your congratulations for our successful West Australian competitors in the WA Production Cup. To the WA Two-Wheel Drive Championship. Third two-wheel driver and co-driver Dave Thomas, Needman. Two-wheel drive, second driver, second co-driver Glenn Alcorn, Jonathan Charlson. And first two-wheel drive and two-wheel drive co-driver Nick Box, Taylor Bash. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate again our successful competitors in the West Australian Rally Championship two-wheel drive section. Thanks very much, people, ladies and gentlemen. Done this once or twice, but we're going to cover in the West Australian Rally Championship.
All right, we know where you live.
Third driver and co-driver Nick Box, Taylor Bash. Been quite a stunning performance when there's cars ahead of him. An extra two-wheel drives on a very slippery surface, so a remarkable effort. What we've got this time is, and no matter how hard they tried to separate it, with the points from Heat 1, the points from Heat 2, and then put it all together, and then they took the times and tried to separate it on stage times. They did that, and that still didn't work. So the event director, in conjunction with the competitors, have agreed that it's going to be equal, and I think that's a brilliant gentlemanly outright. So, ladies and gentlemen, in no particular order, equal first in the West Australian round of the Australian Rally Championship here, the Forest Rally. Joint winners Dylan King and Lee Tini. Along with Craig Rando and Scott Beckwith. Ladies and gentlemen, tremendous and very fair result when you consider how tough the fight was all weekend. Shows you who thinks they're the bosses. The two drivers on number 1, the co-drivers on number 2.
That's how they treat us anyway,
Hold them up. Once again, congratulations. Keep up there. Thank you very much. I think Nick's effort being a two-wheel drive up there ahead of so many four-wheel drives, and that was a particularly good one.
Oh! Straight in the eyes.
Unusual result, but probably very fair in the end.
Oh yeah, I think his race should have ended before well all weekend, and I think it's a fair outcome for both of us.
But it was a incredible field to take the season as well.
Oh yeah, I mean the talent is huge. I mean, I think it's good for the rally community to see these top drivers come over, and in the WA scene, it's becoming a real hot competition. Everybody's in for the fight.
That's what I thought. I thought it was an excellent WA field as well, so strong in its own right. So congratulations on more points for the championship.
Thanks very much.
So, as it turns out, a great result. April 1st was still a very, very successful weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty tough day for us yesterday and also this morning as well. So pretty happy to come away with April 1st.
And cars still good?
The car was okay now, but yeah, obviously had a few issues there yesterday and this morning. So yeah.
Congratulations, fantastic points for the championship. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh, almost. He was going to get you. That person behind you.